All right, all right. Let's start by addressing the allegations. Where are we at? Here we are. Wait, no. Here we are. Here we are. Yeah. You should have seen the other guy. You should have seen the other guy. Um, I got too excited. Nosebleed all over the place. I got very excited. I saw a hot lady. Yes, you're so correct. You're so correct. Will he ever lose? I guess we'll never know. Will he ever lose? I guess we'll never know. Okay. And then we'll just throw a bunch of those into the stream at different times as well. And then it's a concept stream rather than being a problem that I have a nosebleed. We're looking at this Yunara soul fighter. Yo, sorry Sukhoi, I didn't say hi. Yo, what's up? How you doing? We're looking at this soul fighter fan skin. This Yunara soul fighter fan skin. It's, well, yes, that's the idea. That's the idea. Right? We've got the orbs. We've got the big bracelets. We've got the head silhouette. I think it's kind of there. Today I'd like to do some of the drawing. I think that'll help. Drawing and then colors. Then I think we'll be looking like Yunara. Those are dough? Huh? And I didn't want... Hold up. That. I thought wait, maybe this is the wrong file? Yes, it is the wrong file. This one is slightly further along. Good, that's important actually. It's like a day of work. A stream's work further along. Yep. Minimize. Yes. So this is actually, that's correct. Cool. Yeah. I think locking in the drawing a little bit is going to help a lot. And yeah, I guess we'll just be doing that. I always think of hilltop hoods. Hilltop hoods is like an old Australian hip hop group. And they have a song called The Nosebleed Section. I never fully found out which seats are the nosebleeds. And I know it's just like a Google away. But when I was in public school, I had an American English teacher. He said the nosebleeds are the way far up seats because you're looking down so much. It's supposed to give you a nosebleed. The highest seats. Okay, well then he's correct. Then hilltop hoods. Thank you, Pat. Thank you for the correction. Uh, the your one sports fact. Um, maybe one of several. I don't know. Then hilltop hoods. Yeah, probably. Hilltop hoods are the ones with the misconception because they say this one's for my people in the front in the nosebleed section. In that song, that one song they have. So this one's okay, and I don't like the shapes right now. But this one's supposed to be like a torn edge, feel like a torn edge, but be molded out of gold is the idea. Okay, let's just do like a the shape overthinker, and we're just getting started. Okay. The pants are pretty locked in. I like the Friends naming convention for the episode titles. It's really easy to name an episode or name something like an episode of Friends. You just go the one with the, and then you're like set. You made a cultural reference. Life's easy. See, but I have to, okay. I can't just trace. Not if the shapes are bad. If the shapes are off. Hope everybody had a decent Monday. An acceptable Monday. See, I'm like, do I need to know what they're... No. Because some of the emotes, you need to know what they're called to understand, like, the connotations of them. And some of them you're just supposed to do like a face value reading. Twitch speak is it's a little bit far away still, I think, for me. One day I'll get it. One day I'll get it. Well, these should be okay. Let me just further obscure the shape work that I had done already. Because I just realized that obviously, of course, those shapes aren't like the perfect shapes that I would have drawn if I knew the design already. They were a designing kind of shape. So I can't just trace, I have to think about how those shapes would exist in perspective. And then I just need the right amount of disconnection. Did anybody see my new draw this in your style video? I felt like I was cooking today. It's on Instagram. I felt like I did like a funny. But you never know with the algorithm. It works in mysterious ways. Luckily, I still have a lot of like social media passive income from my Malzahar redesign went viral. So whether or not I cooked today, whether or not the algorithm likes the newer video, I'm just still kind of coasting off the old one. Is this like a, should there be like a little weaving moment here? We're just seeing if it works. It might be too much detail. Yeah, I think it's probably a no, just because it reads like rope. More than something woven, it's just something twisted, right? Maybe it should be like a braid. That's a better idea. Echo her hair. Yeah, probably like that better. Cool. Does that work better? Maybe. I'm keeping it for now. I'm not gonna overthink it that much. Grab that. Move it over there. Easy money. Easy money. Man, that Billy Joel, huh? You know what's interesting is because music is so readily available now, um it's so normal for us Gen Zers to have music tastes that stretch quite widely back in time. And I guess this must be like a normal thing for everybody, because you'd have the old records or whatever. It's just interesting how, like, it's the same platform. It's the same way we access all the music now. We don't play old records on the record player and then play the new music on streaming apps. We play all our music on the streaming app all the time. And it's Billy Joel right next to Billie Eilish. Right, I feel like I have a personal nostalgic relationship with Billy Joel music and with George Harrison's music, which feels a little strange, a little bit different, because it's so out of the times. It's not even like the music that my parents would listen to. Billy Joel is a bit, but not George Harrison. It's so easy to stumble upon and resonate with media from any day and age now. Shower thoughts with Jacob. Purgatory affirmative. That was a good one. I still need to figure out where you use purgatory affirmative. Like, if it is just a hell yeah stand-in. Purgatory affirmative, man. Or if it comes with like a different use, because it's a little bit more awkward, a little bit more clumsy than hell yeah. I know it has potential. I just need to figure out the collocation. Just need to figure out the exact usage. All right. This gold trim is a little awkward. All the other gold trims in the design are like a zipper or zipper themed, like there's something specific. And maybe it's just like a matter of also segmenting this one. Maybe that makes it work. It's a little more busy, it's a little more detail. But it works better with the design aesthetic. Okay. Making progress. And then it'd be sick to do some movement exploration today, or just some I guess it would be some more street urchin poses. Would like to be better at those anyway. Oh, and she already wears fingerless gloves. well then we shouldn't take them away from her. That's for sure. Can't make her less street fashion for the Soul Fighter skin. Would not do. Simply would not do. It's really funny. So I had this Malzahar splash thing, this Malzahar redesign project that I've done. I had it go kind of viral, and so I'm getting a lot of, like, much more engagement on social media than I ever have just from that one project. And the funniest thing is, you know, it'll be mostly people who know and play League of Legends. This is not the funniest thing. This is to be expected. But so much of the engagement, so many of the comments are people describing the one game they play. Like the one thing that they do the most on their PC. I mean, at least a lot of these people. I guess that's a big assumption. Anyway, their favorite thing, their favorite game. With just such spite and hatred and going, oh, Riot would never make something this good, or League of Legends is all about anime boys and cosmetic skins now, and oh, if it doesn't have enough of a six-pack, it would never make it in the game. And that's just, I don't know, I mean, I guess I understand if you feel like something that you've enjoyed for a while has like gone to shit and has been like somehow tainted. I guess what's funny to me is how people will really love a game like League of Legends and then go, oh, but Riot is trash. The fan base is better at art than Riot, when I so clearly am not. We so clearly are not. It's some of the most talented teams of artists making some of the best art in the industry. But I guess we're probably talking about like 12-year-olds anyway, so it probably just makes a lot of sense. Maybe it makes the most sense out of everything. Just feels a little funny as all. And there we go, that's the bracelet. Looks cool, I don't know. I did this cut of shirt. Well, I tried to. For when I did those first sci-fi designs, Dawn's Macabre, I called the project. I had like an open sleeve at one point, a cutout at the shoulder. But I haven't done it yet. I haven't done it in like a final. So it's not a reused design decision. Probably a little bit longer on the arm. I don't like the shape I did for the like the centerpiece, this bit here. This bit here. Don't like it yet. What's that one? I always go to the Met Galas. What's that one Met Gala that was all about like how clothes age and deteriorate? I don't really think it's gonna help because what I want, what I need is just like shapes that, like stylized shapes that read like torn edges. I don't need like actual shapes. Can you hear the siren? Maybe I should close the window. Maybe not. It has passed now anyway. Like, I don't need the actual shapes of torn clothing, I need stylized ones. So it's probably better to just try and like big, medium, small it out. Probably doesn't work. That's better. That's better. Now the interior shapes are big, medium, smalling as well. We like that. Feels better. Her braids should be like, or like the ends of her braids should be like messier too. not as like neatly bunched up as the base. And then I need to figure out what I do with the like the bells. They're not bells. What are they? Just like the, I guess the metal hair ties here. I don't know. I don't know. For now, we just sharpen them up. All right. Quick break. We'll see if the nosebleed hasn't passed at this point, because it might have. Alright, I'm back. It is now no longer the one with the nosebleed. We have graduated past such things. We're just gonna draw the face real quick right now, so that it just looks more appealing for the entire rest of the stream. Yunara has those eyebrows that I think are so appealing. The ones that are just like essentially little dots. Should we... I would love to have like a cool thing to replace the flames on her forehead with. But I don't think it's cool to put a zipper on her forehead. I kind of think we just keep the flame. Keep the flame alive. Also, the cap should kind of cover that area, huh? Oh, so that's what we do. That is what we do. Give me a sec. He's cooking. He's cooking. I mean, and it's kind of already there, but we can just like push it a little bit more. So we move the flame from her forehead to the hat. Then I guess for it to work better, it should be kind of like almost the same flame. Which is like, she has like a 2-part flame. That feels like a kind of fun way to pull the base design into the skin. And then we can still have like little shoot off shapes. Just the main shape is this. Which is like her standard flame. And then you'd have like a mid-tone shell inside of that, right? Probably we should end with a light one too. Feels like too soft a shape for Soul Fighter. We can use the same base, but just like give it some angles. Cool. And then let's get back to putting in that face. Probably sharpen the shape a little bit, just because we're doing, so like of the eyebrows, just because we're doing Soul Fighter. The toothpick? Is this a toothpick in the mount perpetually moment, maybe? Could be. You salute the stream and streamer salutes you right back. The stream and streamer, hello and welcome. the stream and streamer says. How's your day? Did you have a good one? Did you indeed have a good one? What's he doing? What's he doing? Pretty good. Good. Finished painting your miniature. Did your portrait for the day. Sick, sick. Yes. Fine, fine. Decent day. Lot of prep work for the internship today rather than like actual work, you know, reading the assignment, gathering reference, stuff like that. But you know, you gotta do that sometimes too. So it's all good. It's all good. Is it the start of a new project? Yes. Yes. They're just kind of giving me a lot of different tasks as well. Maybe like finding my strengths or where I fit well into their pipeline, or they've been using the word urgent a lot. I don't know. Like, this assignment is urgent. Urgent assignment coming in. So I don't know if they just like need workers on like specific projects. Come on. Come on, we're close. We're close. I can feel it. It's almost there. Does that stress you? Nah. It's a matter of like I don't know, I have a deadline and then I just try and see if I can't meet it. That's like that's been like all of my projects. Just kind of feels like more of the same. Mouth is off. Mouth is off. That's really good. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm still working at. I'm a little bit stressed, but not because they're saying it's urgent. I'm a little bit stressed just because there is a lot of work. Or like the tasks. I'm used to having like a lot of time for a task. I guess maybe I'm backtracking a lot. I'm used to being able to stretch a task for a day if I need to. I'm not used to needing to, but I am used to that being an option, I guess. And I guess I'm feeling that a little bit. When cars are honking in Greece non-stop, a wedding is happening. Okay. Are cars honking non-stop where I'm at right now? She has to have like a septum piercing. There's no way. There's no way. There was a loud honking for a while. Okay. It's not a, yeah, here it's not a wedding, it's just traffic. It's just regular ass traffic. I am in the capital. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's off? Mouth is a little bit big. Just like a slight, it's so little. And be a little bit tighter. Exaggerate the expression like 2 pixels more, maybe. It's fine. It doesn't have to be like the final one. I just wanted to put in something so that the design as a whole is a little bit prettier to look at. Doesn't have to be the final face. How is life in Denmark? My life in general. Life, both, I guess, answer to both is quite quiet. Especially if you were born here. Quite chill, I'd say. You can find some hubbub anywhere in the world if you like, provided that you want to find some hubbub. But the hubbub in Denmark is it feels rarer, lower scale, and lower stakes. You know, we have good social security, we have free healthcare, you get paid while you go to school. There's a lot of things that just make life seem not so scary. Hubbub. Hubbub? It's just, wait, and maybe it's hubbub? I actually, man.
Hubbub.
Hubbub. A chaotic din caused by a crowd of people. It just means like busy city time, busy city life. Now, okay, so that message, you're gonna have to explain what you're trying to communicate there. You put an exclamation mark on the before the word, which I know is a Twitch thing, but I'm not sure what it means yet. The bot said hubbub when you said habab. There's a command behind it? What? I see. Yeah. Anyway, there's less of that. There's less hubbub in Denmark. It's more just like chill times. That's how it feels to me. Stakes feel lower. Feels like a more calm existence overall. Even though we have Copenhagen, but you know, compared to like other metropolitan cities, capitals and stuff, Copenhagen is not a big city. Copenhagen is not a big capital. Quiet but also lively places. Yeah. Well, that sucks, right? That's like it must suck to have like a paradoxical preference for places. I like huge places that are also very small. No, you're right. You're right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I've experienced a lot of those in Denmark. I feel like Copenhagen is lively, but you know, it's a little loud. It's not loud, but it's a little loud. Anyway, I like Denmark a lot. I don't really intend to move from here. Current plan is kind of just to stay and do my art from here best I can. Enjoy the quiet and the ease and the lower stakes. Good. I think we're just about good. All this focus on the face right now, because I wanted to do the story highlight for the stream, and I was like, but okay, this doesn't look like something engaging to watch, but now there's a face on it, and now it's like, oh shit, maybe it's actually a little bit cool. Now we can take the photo for the story. Oh, actually, little bit more contrast. Make you a steak. The topical pun. The topical pun. Sounds good. You go to that. And then I will cook. I will cook digitally. Well, we'll try. No, okay. Now this is crazy. Like, one thing is that my screen, when taking photos of, does that thing where it gets all like warbly. But also, when I do it through the Instagram app, it happens like twice for some reason. But if I if I take the photo in my camera app, screenshot it, then upload it to Instagram, it only happens once. Like the noisy warbly stuff that happens sometimes when you take a photo of a screen with the camera. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Okay, give it another go for this chain here. Man, I was really planning on milking the the nosebleed more for content. Now I can't go. You should have seen the other guy anymore. I only got to say it once. And it's such a good joke that nobody's ever made before, too. Now, theoretically, because I made the zippers by just painting it once and then warping it in place, I should be able to take the same drawing and just warp it in place once. But that's wrong, no? Yep. What's going on? You should face that way. You should face that way. And then you keep doing that. Yes. Yes, yes. All right, brain couldn't handle that apparently. The flipping the form 180 degrees was too much today. Cool. So much detail. And then we just look, we just copy paste, just warp it a little bit. And we're a winner, baby. We're a winner, baby. So why are we doing these lines? We're doing these lines to tighten the shapes, and we're doing them to minimize the amount of rendering that we're gonna end up doing. We're not gonna be doing like a full render on this one, but I would like to take it to like a, essentially like a concept artist render, a character designer's render, where we're indicating the materials that need to be used. Turning some forms without pushing it to like a painted finish. And so therefore it makes sense to me to do lines now, because these lines are what's going to support the not fully painted finish. They're going to support the not fully resolved everywhere edges that we're going to have in the piece. Maybe one of these, maybe one of the colors should have like a gold trimming. I'm looking at the pants right now, right? Because we had somewhere. Somewhere. Oh, it's merged. Okay. Well, let's get it from the old design then. Had these gold trims on the pants. Wait, but this actually fixes it. Did I not have them on everywhere? I kind of like it just on the white. Well, not the white. It's gonna be like lime. That's the color scheme, the current color scheme plan. Oh no, wait, no! It's actually kind of the same color scheme I put on my little guy. Maybe I need to change it then. I didn't see that. This was my color scheme plan. You might notice there's a striking resemblance to the guy right next to it right now. Maybe it's just like and it's not that it can't do that, it's like fine. I just could be more interesting than use the same color scheme over and over again. But if I push it to be more of like a purple chartreuse and then black, maybe that can still be pretty cool. Maybe we can even push pink. Maybe. I'll have to look at some other color schemes for that. Which pink though? Like pinky pink? Or some strawberry pink? Well, I was thinking that sort of pink, but I gotta research it a little bit. I have my own names for the colors. I realize they're not like universal. And actually, wait, that was more like a magenta. I fucked up my own color names. This is more like a magenta. This is pink. This is what I would call pink, typically. Yep. I have a set of 12 names that I use for the different hues around the color wheel. Just because I was tired of this all being green. And it's originally like a Cynic's design rant, and this all being blue. And he suggests some extra ones. I think he goes, oh guys, let's start calling this lime and this mint. And then you have cyan here. Then I go, you got your blue. Wait. Then I go denim. I go denim, blue, and like indigo. These are just my names for the colors, just so that I have. Then I go purple. So I have a way in my own head to tell them apart. Then I go magenta. Then pink. Yeah, between magenta and red. Then we go red. Orange. Then yellow and then lime. Orange. Yellow. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Pink punk. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. We can just steal Night Sang's color scheme. Araceli has that one. Here we go. Gravity. Just do that. Easy. That's the color scheme. Oh. Winning. Pin pun. Well, that's an option anyway. I didn't arrange them properly, but this is nice because you know you have your CMY colors, cyan, magenta. Oh right, that's why I don't go mint. I've decided to go teal because I wanted them to all have a different first letter. Anyway, I'll do this rant at another time. I'll do this rant more structured at another time. But I built out a little color system for myself that I like. The smart thing about 12 hues is you have your 3 primaries, you have 6 secondaries, or 3 primaries, 3 secondaries, and then 6 tertiaries for a total of 12 colors that pair nicely in complementary pairs. Anyway, what a distraction. What was the point? Why did I bring that up? I was thinking color scheme. I was thinking, yes, we can have the gold trim on here, and I kind of don't mind it actually, as long as it's just on one part, one of the fabric types, one of the colors. Then it's kind of fine. If I do decently quick work, which I aim to, we could see some color variations today, which could be cool. If I just lock in just a little bit. Don't even need a lot of locking in, just a little bit of locking in.
Do I have a reference on hand for like that? That specific zipper shape that I keep using, or like this. I don't know what's that's called. We gotta learn something. We gotta learn something today. Zipper anatomy. That must have a name. The slider body. The slider body. Zipper, slider body. Hit me up with that. Yes, because that's what I wanted. I wanted a specific reference photo of that. The slider body. And then I think we can optimize the shapes a little bit that I've been using for that. And either give it like a, just like give it like a point. Some ankles, angles, sorry. Give the zipper some ankles, dude. That's a nicer shape. I'm considering these trapezoid pull tabs. Maybe there's a better way, but that's so iconically zipper, so maybe it's fine. Maybe it makes sense. It just works. That was the funniest thing. So I mentioned I attended a Will Weston workshop. He does them in Denmark sometimes. It's a little bit random, but he has like a good business relationship with like a, I forget the name of it, but like a Copenhagen Drawing Academy. That might just be what it's called. And so he'll come back here quite often, if that's still going on, and just like do like a figure drawing workshop. And I attended one of them, and I had been memeing with my good friend from school about it just works for a while. And then Will Weston was like, well, and for the arms, for the upper arms, I just do basic cylinders. And then for the lower arms, and then he draws like this sort of shape, right? It's like a swoopy, tapered cylinder. And then he goes, and some people ask, why do I do the just simple cylinders for the upper arms? And then, and there it is. Then he goes, cause it just works. And we're like gathered around him, like he's the art messiah, right? Doing his little demo, and I just can't help but start like giggling. To my friend who's also there, because he said the meme thing, man. Well, Weston said the meme thing. It just works. Okay. Where are we at? What were we doing? What were we doing? Improving the shapes of the pull tabs. That's one thing. Giving them a more cool, more soul fightery shape. Not the pull tabs, the slider bodies. Not me making a terminology mistake about my favorite type of accessory. Where is it even joined? Oh, I see. Joined along the middle. And then there's actually a cut in it all along the side. I really want to like then do the inverse shape on the zippers. I don't know. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's good. What else we doing? We definitely copying this whole thing. So we don't have to draw that again right now. Opposite. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Like that. What else we got going on? Kind of getting there. There's this one piece of drapery on her back. Actually, I'll just find the model viewer because I don't know exactly where it's coming from. Oh, and I see. Okay. Can't figure out if I want. Sorry, I trailed off there. She has like an opening on the side opposite here. Where her costuming sort of, it comes to a head at like a big metal accent a bit below her hips. That's what I just put in over here. And that might just be like a zipper slider body without the zipper. Maybe that could work. And then she has like a metal accent here as well. I think that's just gonna be like a chain. Of some sort. Cool. This one hand. That would be the pointer in front and the little finger in the back. We need to lift the bracelets a little bit. So we reveal the wrist. And the connection between the gloves and the forearms. Essentially, I just noticed there was like a bit of the design that just was not showing at all and could not ever be read because it was like obscured by the big bracelets there. Yeah. Just that connection point of the gloves seems important to show. Cool. And this bit of costume makes no sense, but that's almost just a good thing. Like in this case, I might argue that it is a good thing. Like it's this chain, which is just supposed to be zipper reminiscent, but isn't actually a zipper, right? And then it is just straight up headed into what's a full-on sipper. All right, there we go. Yeah. All right. What did I say? That one piece of drapery in the back that I haven't solved yet. And which is just hanging from it is just hanging from like her the big sort of metal band she has across her waist. Yeah. For now we just do something. A little bit so we can move on. Aight. Cool. More chains, more chains. No, that's right, that's right. Hi Maya, I am fine this evening. Did an alien take over your body and make you talk strange? No, I'm sorry. I'm good. It's a very normal way to interact. It's just also the exact words an alien would say. I'm chill. It's been a chill day. Putting in some work. A lot of drawing on stream today. That's been very nice. That's been very nice to have a lot of drawing on stream today. We drew this morning. And that's kind of like better drawing to do because we were doing like figure drawings. So like proper drawings. Now it's almost just kind of like lining stuff. Sip, sip, sip. R, you got me. Yep. Lot of zippers in this design. I finally did my full on. Let's do the full zipper design. Sip, sip. It's been a long time coming. I've had designs with statement zippers, individual statement zippers. This is the one where we went the whole 9 yards. Popping off. Thank you, thank you. That's not, you're not, Jacob sandals don't do that. They like wrap around, not the length of the foot, but like just the toes, or like flip-flops. It's essentially, it's like Geta flip-flops. No, but I've been enjoying zippers for a long time. And just haven't as of yet made like a full on zippery design. So now we're doing it. I'm enjoying it. It's a lot of fun. And I think we have a good thing going with like this other chain motif, which is a chain that exists as a chain, I swear to God. But it also just it just links up nicely. With the other motifs. In the little design. Nope, nope, nope. Bad, bad. That's not how you draw feet. Okay. Give me a second. We'll get there. It's also, we're not gonna be doing toes hanging off the sandals. That's whack. 1 hour left. I believe that we'll get to do color iterations today. At least one. It shouldn't be so far away either. So maybe the dream will come true. Is the heel big or is the foot big? No, they're medium. Oh. No, heel small. Also, damn, I should have thought of that. Should have like a little bit of a heel to these shoes. She already has in the base design, so removing it, again, would be a misplay. We're not gonna make her like less fashionable in the fashion-inspired skin line. Only up. And the other one's fine because we're viewing it from the front. Kind of already looks like there's a bit of heel going on. Cool, there we go. Oh shit, somebody's got a motorcycle. Give me a sec. Can't be having a motorcycle when I'm streaming. Think about the people around you. Don't have a motorcycle. Alright, well there we go. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. That should be all of the drawing. So now we just make sure that the value shapes match the drawing as well as possible. Just like swish stuff around a little bit so we can make some easy color variations. That's that foot. Anybody doing the Jacob Shade? Draw this in your style. I hear this Jacob Shade guy's got like a draw this in your style going on. It's pretty cool. It seems like you can win like a commission or something. Also seems like he promised 5 commissions, but only one person has actually participated, so it's like pretty easy to snag a commission right now. Definitely think I'm gonna check it out. Now I could just redraw the shapes, but somehow it feels like less work to see if I can liquefy all the all the values into the right spot. Because they're already almost there. They just gotta be pushed like a little bit to the side. Stream title is still the one with the nosebleed, isn't it? Oh well. It will be forever be known as that. Here we are, there we go. That's like most of the values are matching up. It's very droning low energy. Copyright free lo-fi. It's also, man, it's also like it's the perfect skin line to listen to like a lot of crazy hip hop too. Let's see. You match, you largely match. Nope. I'm still on the fence about the braids down here. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it feels a little bit confused. And we should just use the same chain motif that we've been using throughout. Probably, huh? But we can always change that later. For now, I do really want to start seeing some colors. I have a couple ideas. I just quickly want to find some references to really make sure that I can nail those ideas. We're definitely gonna be trying to rock with some black. And either like a chartreuse or a lime. Be a big component as well. I think. Or even if we're bold, maybe just a yellow. Ooh. Ah. That's actually kind of where I'm leaning. Okay. Wrap this. Select color gamut. The light. Select color gamut. The midtones. And this is the one where I already fucked it up. No, it's fine, it's fine. Midtones. Huh? Oh, I already did that, huh? Right, I had a light midsone and a dark midsone, so that's the last one we need to extract. And that looks a little bit silly. Okay. But then the idea is you kind of just plug and play. You go, let's try a yellow with the gold color. Skin tone, we're gonna keep the same. Black, and then where does the last color come in? Hair. Yes. Maybe like gems and stuff. Finished with the cooking, but we're gonna watch anime. Sounds nice. Well, what are you guys watching? Not that you gotta stay. Catch it tomorrow. Catch it tomorrow. Hit us with the pink. Taco Piece Original Sin. I do not know this one. Either way, have fun. It's very sad. Okay. That was good comedic timing. What happened here? What? Oh, I just accidentally... I see. Just an accidental brush stroke at one point. And we also need to lighten the black just a little bit. I don't know how I'm liking the interaction with the gold in this one. And certainly we need the accent color to reappear, like the pink. If we're gonna be using that, we need it to reappear in different separate locations. And then I said lighten the black a bit. Also, just it's something about how the hair isn't framing the face very well. It's very washed out. Now, what we could easily do is okay, maybe not so easily. Selection wasn't that clean. Would color the hair black. Now we're just moving out of like what feels like Soul Fighter territory, right? Because they tend to be very colorful. It's also kind of just the Irelia, Soulfighter Irelia color scheme. So that's maybe the other problem. That's maybe the more immediate problem, is that we're fucked. Cool. There's one. There is one. Then, I mean, there's a way where I feel like we definitely want to color the hair in a different color than usual. That has to happen. I like the idea of the gold accents. There's also a way where it's like, we take all the gold accents in the hair and make them the light tone. Gives a nice pop of contrast. And this is where I'm tempted to use some of her original colors. Both very saturated, seems a little whack. Maybe if you tone down one of them though. The goth girl makeup probably moves her too far out of Soul Fighter again. Generally not that edgy.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's not supposed to be on that layer.
Grab that. Darken it, saturate it a little bit. Desaturate the purple a little bit. Whoops. Yeah, yeah. It's that the yellow is everywhere. It's the fact that the yellow is everywhere. Because it's drawing so much attention. That calmed it right down. Feels better.
And then I just want probably black to be the dominant color. What does set look like? I like the asymmetry. We're gonna have some asymmetry. And it's just how do we balance that asymmetry? The idea is to do black first, then blue, then yellow. And that way we get to use the yellow to push and pull focus. Different thing we could do is have like one more accent color actually. And just have that in like the sparsest of locations, just a little bit here and there. This is stuff that I've like seen done but haven't really pulled off myself yet, is the many accent colors. Because it feels so good when it's done right. But it's just a little bit tricky to implement. Oh. Yeah, no, 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 no. I like that that took her out of like feeling goth. Not that that doesn't work, it's just like a different feeling. See, that's funny. That feels a little brave to me. Just to do the eye color literally only in that one location. I'm kind of liking it right now. Okay. Then let's lay him out, right? You. Oh, that looks real bad. That looks real bad. Yeah, okay, no, that doesn't work. How's the gold color? Does that need to be changed? Yes, it did, it did. That wasn't feeling like gold. It was like a dark brass. Then the question kind of is, do we then want to correspondingly darken? Wait, why are you? You shouldn't be on that layer. Correspondingly darken the blues, and I think we do. So our 4 values are like skin tone and yellow. They're essentially the same. Then gold is like a bright midtone or like a light midtone. Blues are like a dark midtone, and black is obviously our dark value. Kind of fucks with it. I kind of fucks with it. She's got him orbs. Just lower the contrast on these a little bit so they're not that distracting. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Kind of blend a little bit better. Manage detail, simplify, color, unify with base design. Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's check. Let's say, yeah, we did that. Why not? And then I just wanna lay out before end of today. I just wanna lay out the quick color iterations we did. Let's see if Clip Studio can save. That could be cool. Can indeed. Orb. Here we go. Nice. Change. Yep. Stretch it out. Then we had This version, which obviously still needs some work. We spent a little bit more time on that last one. What else? This version, which is just like... I think it's just the more gothy makeup for... Yeah, for that first one. Damn, that might be all we actually did. Could have sworn I had more ideas. I wanted one that used pink. I just didn't get it to work with all the... So you could do like a light metal. And there it's easier for me to see the pink idea. Maybe it's like a... some new color schemes for me that I'm trying out here. So we're taking some chances, just seeing how it feels. If we do this, I want the yellow in several spots. I mean, that feels decently cool to me. No, maybe a little much. Maybe a little much. Just about finding the balance if we want to do this one. It's got something going for it, but I haven't found it yet. There's something there. Also, I fumbled the makeup because I did half a version and then I worked off of that till I had a full version, and now I'm iterating off of the half a version, so it doesn't have like the full face. So that's a little bit whack. Oh, also, this one had a version where it went like that, which I thought was cool. Maybe that's for this one. Right, just get in that last idea, which would be get this stuff off, put it on a different layer. Oops. And then we go into more of like a lime color. Oh, I see. Whoops. These are some real Marathon colors. Marathon, the new Bungie game. Which looks pretty cool. I really like how Marathon looks. And it has these very like toxic saturated colors. Very interesting. Cool. Just like unfunctional shapes. Decidedly unfunctional shapes for some of the outfits. Bright saturated colors and at the same time pretty gritty. Does this one work better with the gold or the bright metal, I wonder? Light metal, definitely. Oh, I like it with like a brass too though. Yeah, it's like either you have to do the brass so it all becomes like it looks like a monster can. No, so it becomes predominantly dark mid-tone, or you do this so it becomes predominantly light. Like the dominant value here is light, the dominant value here is like dark mid-tone. Okay, here are some color iterations. It's 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock. I gotta dip. But it was a nice stream. It was chill. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for stopping by. See you hopefully in